Hello, I'm making this video because I rolled an artifact that put me into a period of deep mourning. After farming the Husk domain set since patch 2.3 almost every day, I have only gotten about 5 total death stands. One of those has crit rate, which is the sands I'm using. The rest had no good stats at all. Then, tonight, a beautiful, glorious, inviting, husky Husk piece appeared. I thought I had struck gold. For the first time in 3 treacherous months, I finally would get Itto his god roll death stands. If you farm artifacts, you know I was being naive. But my desperation won, and I experienced pure heartbreak. HP, flat HP, 1 crit damage roll, and an HP percent to top it off. Out of pure spite, I decided to use it anyway. After some shuffling of artifacts, I realized my Itto could now have 100 crit rate or over 300 crit damage. So I set out to test. Which is better? 100 crit rate? Or 300 crit damage? I play a team of Itto, Guru, Ether, and Zhongli. That means that I get 10% crit rate inside of Ether's circle. Conversely, it also means I get an extra 40% crit damage thanks to Guru's C6. So my first build equals 70 crit rate, and 311 crit damage. This build is about 120 energy recharge. I have Itto at C2, but I still think having some energy recharge is preferable. The things we want to pay attention to are, damage numbers, how often Itto crits, and how fast his energy recharges. I'm not worried about clear time right now, because I'm too lazy to battle this stinky cubes RNG. I'm no speedrunner.
Solidify! Hold it! Yeah, quick! Press the advantage! It's showtime! Bam!
As you can see, Itto does between 40 to 47 key per slash. The lack of crit rate in comparison to his crit damage causes him to miss his Uchi crits several times. His ult comes back up thanks to Zhongli's Favonius Lance Pro.
Rally! Who wants some of this? Attaboy!
Some issue getting his ult back up when the core is exposed, but that's not because of lack of VR, that's because I didn't collect enough energy during his last ult. His slashes during his ult do 56k on the exposed core. I put Kazuma National on second half, but I forgot to build Zhongli. They still cleared with 3 stars. Next up is 100 crit rate Itto, which is what I was excited for. Who cares about more crit damage? Give me the sweet satisfaction of always critting. In this build, he is 101 crit rate and 262 crit damage. For those of you who care, this build has a higher crit value, sitting at 217.7 CV. The previous build's CV is 205.7. Unfortunately, what this build lacks is ER. I have 0% ER with this build, so let's see how Itto performs.
Some of this.
I think I casted too fast to catch Guru's buff, but I can't tell for sure. That, and apparently he only had about 1 stack of Husk at the time of casting. Either way, the first health cycle does about 36k per slash. His ult comes back up thanks to Zhongli's Favonius proc again, so there's no change.
Quick! Everyone on me! Oh, coming through!
Now the Itto of his Husk stacks up and I think Guru's buff. He's able to do 41k to 42k per slash.
Stabilize.
The PMA minion decided to ruin my plan, so things became rocky. However, thanks to the fact that Itto now has 100% crit rate, he can thrive.
Terra Smash! Get rally! Who wants some of this? Let's roll!
Stupidly, I left Itto's ult too early and had to rebuild his energy.
Stabilize.
On the vulnerable core, he does a single 51k slash.
Bam! It's showtime!
Here, I will showcase both builds, but on the Geo guy. Here, we will pay attention to clear speed, energy recharge rate, and how often he crits. Damage isn't as important here thanks to the fact that Geo guy has 50% Geo resistance. I'm no mathematician, so I think the resistance goes down to 30% thanks to Zhongli shield, but who knows?
Press the advantage! Who wants some of this?
So what conclusions can we draw? Despite the first build having 311 crit DMG and the second having 262, and despite the fact that Itto's slashes did 5k more damage per crit in the first build, realistically, Itto is doing much more damage with 100 crit rate, considering how much damage was added each time he critted versus the first build. I really wanted to have 300 crit DMG, but I see now I was a fool. 100 crit rate is truly superior. I feel like I've conquered Tevit when Itto crits 100% of the time. It's disgusting. It's vile. It's amazing. I'm very happy with this. So that horrible heartbreak from before doesn't feel as bad now. Any other Sans, and I would have capped on crit rate. Thanks to this little baby, I can have the best Itto I could hope for. Really, the point of this video is to say thank you to hoyoverse for demolishing my heart with artifact RNG. I'll stop complaining now. Thanks for watching. I trust you can see yourself out.